Alright, Pisces, let's get into a reading. So as soon as I went to go start this reading, I started hearing the song from Miss Congeniality. Anyways, the lyric I was hearing is, it's 1 in a million, I think is the lyric. But what I heard is, no, it's 1 in a billion. So let's see what the energy is coming out for you, how this may resonate. If you guys need anything, check out that description or that comment section. I do have my oracle cards that I will use in this reading available down below, as well as my Pinterest, Instagram, my website, all of the things, just in case you want to be nosy. Yeah, desire, passion, but also being met with caution. So some of you could be dating someone right now where you were kind of cautious. Should I trust them? Should I let them in? Or you're in the process of dating right now. Maybe you're in an energy of, well, I want to get back out there, but I don't know, Danielle, should I? Maybe you're in the process of actually dating and you have desire and passion and it's fun and you're like, yeah, I want a new beginning. But then there's also an energy where you're meeting these potential suitors with caution. I'm not just going to throw caution to the wind. It's like if someone met you, maybe you went on 1, 2, 3 dates, and they text you, hey, let's go to Ireland. Hey, let's go to Kentucky. Hey, let's go. And it could be kind of extreme, something different, something where you might be with them or kind of stuck with them for a few days. I see you being cautious. Okay, well, we can go, but maybe we need different rooms because what if I don't like you? What if this ends up going south? I see something here about you being cautious. But the universe saying, listen, don't be too cautious because you might protect yourself from something that is fun, that you did ask for. And again, 1 in a million, 1 in a billion, okay? So that means this is going to be something that's rare. This is going to be something that you can't just go and find anywhere. It's like this kind of person, this kind of dynamic, this kind of passion met with desire, met with intensity, met with, I feel like it's kind of like raw, but not in a bad way. Raw emotion, raw love, raw vulnerability, meeting each other where you're at, not where you want to be, and not where you think you're going. This is beautiful. Okay, give me the energy around this love. Yeah. This is going to be someone who's going to change your perspective around how you're being recognized, what success and victory looks like for you. Here's an example. If you're used to dating people who do the bare damn minimum, you think that that's normal. But if you go to date someone, and maybe it's a woman who wakes up every morning at 4:30 and makes you breakfast and gets your lunch ready. Maybe there's been women you dated before who was like, oh, that's cute. Hire somebody to do that because I ain't doing it. Well, once you actually get the kind of love you thought was maybe a fairy tale, a fantasy, you start recognizing, wait, I've deserved this all along. This is possible. This is something that's out there, and I've been granted a wish by getting it. Again, this could be, maybe you're a woman and you date all of these men who don't put in the action, think that you're supposed to be the leader of the relationship. And if that works for you, that works for you. However, it's an energy of make sure that you put in the action that you want to put in and don't get mad in the far future if you realize that you're carrying the relationship. You've learned that lesson, and some of you are in the end of learning that lesson. So now that something's coming in that's so pure, maybe this is someone who's like, listen, you tell me when, you tell me where, I'll be there. Yeah, I know that I'm supposed to take lunch between 12 and 1, but you need me to take it between 1:30 and 2:30. I'll make that change. Don't you worry about it. You know what? You don't even got to ask. And you're going to start to recognize that maybe the things that you've asked for has not been impossible. Maybe the people you asked to give that to you were incapable. Okay? Example. I can give I'm not going to say my daughter because she knows how to drive. I could give my niece, my great niece, baby niece, whatever we want to call her, keys to a car and say, hey, drive me to the store. Well, she's 3 years old. She might be really excited. She might jump in the driver's seat and go, okay, let's go. But realistically, I'm giving her a task that she is incapable of doing. Not because she doesn't want to do it, But because she's not learned it yet, she's not at the place in her life where she's capable of meeting what I need. So that's what I'm getting here. For a lot of you, it took you getting over that and saying, you know what, I'm asking the wrong people. I've asked for you to maybe make me feel valuable, make me feel loved. I've asked for you to be raw and vulnerable and honest, but maybe you're incapable because you're still in a place of your life where that's not possible for you. That's not reality. Maybe you're getting to a place where you're understanding why it needs to be reality. But you've gotten to a place where you've let those people go. And because you've done that, and because you've said, no, I don't care if every person in the universe acts like this, I don't want it. Because you've done that, the universe has been like, okay, bet, you just unlocked a new level. It's kind of like a video game. If you can't get past the first level, why the hell are you going to be able to conquer the second? That's where you're at. So now you're about to get someone, or you have got someone where it's beautiful. It's the kind of love where, have you ever been around a couple where they're so in love that they make you sick, but it's also kind of an energy of like, but I can't look away? Like, look at them loving one another. Look at him taking her purse, scratching her back, whispering in her ear, making sure she's okay. And she's doing things for him. Maybe when they get home, she takes his boots off. She makes sure he has his favorite lunch packed. Maybe when he's at work and he forgets something, she's quick to say, no worries, I've got you. It's the kind of love where it's like, okay, fairy tale, don't know how y'all got that, but you got it. Ooh, disgusting. But it's also something that you admire. It's also something that you strive to have. But sometimes when you see that, you know that it's so rare that you're like, what's the possibility of me getting it? It's kind of like winning the lottery. If you live in the US, if you live in the USA, we have a lottery system. The chances of you winning that's 1 in a billion. Now, it's possible, but you're also not going to go around thinking you're going to get it because you also know how rare it is. That's this love. This is something that's not found every day. This is something that you've earned. This is something that you've had to shift your mind and pretty much shift your reality to gain access to, because you got to a place where level 1 wasn't good enough. Level 2 wasn't good enough. So now the universe is like, okay, you're demanding that you be loved this way, and it might take time for you to find it. It could have taken forever for you to find it. But the fact that you're being loved this way shows you that it wasn't impossible. That maybe, just maybe, you were asking the wrong people. And again, it's changing your perspective on what you being recognized looks like. So again, this could have been people where, you know, maybe before you would have been kind of kind and understanding. Oh, you've been busy the past week? That's why you didn't give me time attention? Okay, I'll be understanding. The energy you have now is, no, you just recognize that you didn't want to give time to this, or that this isn't where your priority is. And that's fine, that's great, that's grand. But remember that when you want to talk to me again. That's your energy. Someone has made you change your perspective on how you should be treated, what you deserve. I'm hearing the song, It's Your Love. It just does something to me, sends a shock right through me. I can't get enough. Now, I could be mistaken, but I feel like that's Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. That was my parents' marital song, their marriage song. I've not heard that in 25 years. That could be how you and this person feel for one another, though. Whether this is someone you're about to meet, someone you are dating in this moment, or someone you're getting to know, and there's a part of you kind of wanting to fight it off, but there's a part of you going, get over yourself. You're feeling drawn to this for a reason. Quit making excuses and go see what it's all about. That's what I'm saying, okay? Give me more about this person's love. Yeah, collaboration, teamwork, dedication, feeling like you're getting dreams and wishes fulfilled. Some of you are scared that this is too good to be true. Some of you are used to people recognizing you and then collaborating with you for them to use it against you or for them to take it. Communicating about how this is something you wanted. Communicating around the fact that this person has changed you. Again, this could be something as simple as you're dating someone and there could be a conversation here coming up. This could be someone you're about to get married to, or you're married to them. You could look at them here coming up and say, you know, I don't think you know this, but you really changed me. You made me see that, one, I deserved your love, and two, I needed to take it for everything it was worth because you do love me so much. You have changed me so much. You make me better. You know, I said this the other day and I'm getting it again. I've been seeing an Instagram post. I've seen it twice, and for some reason it's coming up in this reading, so maybe it's for this reading. It's a TikTok Instagram post that says, you're scared of them leaving you, but I'm scared of my person dying. That's what I'm getting here. There is no fear of this person leaving you or you leaving them. That's not a question. Divorce isn't on the table. Separation isn't on the table. Us not loving each other is not on the table. What is on the table, though, is that one of us is going to go home before we should, or before we feel that we should. And the other one might be left behind if we don't go together. And that could end up being kind of your biggest fear in this relationship, because it is so special, because it is so safe, because it is so pure. I mean, let's be honest. It isn't every day that you love like that. And the people that I know that have loved like that have literally loved so deeply, when their partner passes, they tend to not love again, because they know that although they might find someone to enjoy life with, they might not ever find that kind of love, because that's pure, that's deep, that's rare. That's something that takes a lot of vulnerability and being able to open up and let someone see the worst sides of you, the wrong sides of you, the right sides of you, your ego, your pride, all of the above. And sometimes it's not easy to find people who are willing to match that energy, who are willing to do the hard thing, the thing that's necessary for this to be the best that it can be. And again, that's around collaborating, communication, taking action, making sure that you guys are on the same page, but not being scared to get on the same page if you see that you're not. Again, changing your perspective on what success and victory looks like, and recognizing you through different eyes, and you seeing all along that that's how you should have been recognized. I don't know why I keep saying this, but it's giving me a strong energy of, if they wanted to, they would, and if they don't, it's because they don't want to. See that as an answer. Period. Okay, give me a little bit more about this person's love. This person could want to tell you about some sense of disappointment that they're currently dealing with, or a disappointment that they dealt with in the past. It could be a secret or something that you don't know about. Something here about 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or 3 years ago. So this person, whether this is someone you're about to start dating, someone you're currently dating, someone you're married to, this person does want to tell you either a deep, dark secret or a truth that they have kept close to their chest, okay? Now, this could just be something as simple as, the truth is, this happened, which is why I am who I am, which is why I am such a giving soul, which is why I'm giving you everything. And you maybe didn't understand why I'm such a good wife, why I'm such a good husband, why I am such a good partner, why I am so selfless and I will give everything to this. But if I can give you a little bit of backstory, this is why. And it has something to do with disappointment. It has something to do with sadness. So this could have been something as simple as, I grew up in a family that looked this way, and that's been my force to not do that. So maybe it's divorced parents. Maybe it's parents who don't know how to communicate. Maybe it's not going with the flow. They could have went through something or witnessed something that made them see that they wanted their future to be different, which is why you guys are able to build this, okay? Because you're willing to do the hard. You're willing to take the good with the bad, but also recognize that the bad doesn't outweigh the good, nor does the good outweigh the bad. That is life. This is someone where you guys are choosing to do this wholeheartedly. Give me a little bit of what this person wants to say to you. Yeah, becoming a better person. See, that's what I'm saying. And maybe this is someone where you both want to be the best versions of yourself, which is why you guys are meant to be with one another. Again, there could be some sort of pain this person's feeling, pain that they want to discuss with you. This could also be some sort of an illusion, because I'm going to be honest, this is a man or a woman that you see in very strong light. You feel like they're a strong person, but there's a time that they were not this strong. There was a time where they felt a lot of pain and it pushed them to become a better person, but they still feel that pain, and that pain does kind of affect them sometimes. So they could want to tell you something that they went through. Some of you, This could be a partner that's going to be 1 in a million, but this could also be a partner who's insecure, and they could have the tendency to read too much into your body language or your actions and then show up based off of their perspective. Let me give you an example. This could be someone you're dating, and you could say, listen, I'm really tired tonight. I just kind of want to chill. And they could say, okay. I mean, I thought we were going to meet up tonight, but since you don't want me to bother you, not a big deal. You might take it as, oh, okay, thanks. Like, I didn't want to cancel, but since you recommended that we cancel, not a big deal. They could read in between the lines. Oh, they just don't want to spend time with me. You might have been direct and said, I'm tired. I don't feel good. I don't want to go to this tonight. I don't want to. But they're going to kind of read in between the lines and start kind of assuming that they know what's going to take place. Oh, well, you canceled, so that means you don't want to meet me. Oh, well, you don't want to go to this function tonight because you said you're sick, but I know that's the beginning to the end, because as soon as you miss one function, it's over. We're probably going to lead to separation. This person is going to dig into something that you're going to say or a behavior that you have, and I feel like what's going to happen is they're going to bring it up to you, and they're going to see that they are maybe still feeling some sort of pain that is triggering something inside of them. Something inside of them to make them think that maybe this isn't as long lasting as they think, or maybe you don't see them in the same light as they see you. There is going to be an insecurity that's going to get pulled out of them, and that's going to be the moment for you guys to deal with their insecurity, for you to kind of understand them a little bit, understand them a little bit better, so this can continue to be productive and successful. So that's what I'm saying. So maybe don't be too concerned if a rift takes place. If you're already in a relationship or someone new is kind of coming into your life and there's growing pains and they're getting triggered because maybe they want you to show up in a certain way and you're not, because everybody dates differently. That's what I'm saying. All right, I'm going to leave this here. Have a blessed day.